Somebody will catch it, shout by, that player will be eliminated. A mistake is if they say something not in the category, if they say something that's already been said, or if they wait too long, or if you make a mistake. In any of those cases, they're eliminated. So, what's our first category?
Fruits that have seeds.
Oh, wow.
Fruits that have seeds.
That have seeds. Thank you. Fruits that have seeds.
Tomatoes.
Watermelon.
Guava. Strawberries.
Wow. Next category, please.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
It's Stegosaurus.
Spinosaurus.
T-Rex.
Allosaurus.
Bronchiosaurus.
Stegomolax.
Pterodactyl. That.
Pierre Cardin.
Hummer.
Fruitfatuti.
Sorry, Alex. Somewhere over here.
Furniture.
Thank you. Furniture.
Chair. Sorry, I can't see.
I can't either. Chair.
Ottoman.
Stays long.
A cabinet. Couch.
Rocking chair.
Table. Coffee table.
A side table.
A placemat.
Beanbag.
Oh, wait.
Category.
Shapes.
What'd you say?
Shapes.
Shapes. Category is shapes.
Circle. Triangle.
Septagon.
Square.
Octagon.
Pentagon.
Nonagon.
What?
Am I by?
I know, I just got the rhythm. I couldn't stop. What can I tell you? Superheroes.
Batman.
My dad.
Was that a bye? Bye, Maria. It's down to two, Winnie and Kat for $27 million.
What?
1970s sitcoms.
1970s sitcoms.
Maritime War.
Brady Bunch?
Rhoda.
And tonight we are going to begin with a format known as 2x2. This is the box that has tiles in it that are numbered to match the improvisers. Let's just count off so folks know we're not just making this up.
1,
2.
3, 4,
5,
6, 7,
9.
Perfect, just like that. So I'm going to pick two numbers. Those two improvisers will take the stage. They'll get a suggestion, do a scene, and on it shall go. And hopefully something wonderful will happen along the way. If it doesn't, there are no refunds. Okay, here we go. Number 3 and number 5.
Let's see here. What time of day is it?
noon.
It is noon on the nose. Got it. Hot out here.
I didn't get a sandwich.
Well, I mean, I brought this from home. You didn't pack a lunch?
No.
They told you you should pack a lunch, right?
I thought they said, we're gonna pack a lunch for you.
Yeah. Whoops.
What else did I misread?
Well, it says will pack a lunch in like parentheses. See, so that's on the copy editor.
Yeah.
I think we're also. Oh, right. We won't have access to a bathroom again for like 6 hours. So if you want to use that now before lunch ends.
Okay, so after now. So, okay. And what is this about water? We're gonna see views of water? Is that what that says?
We're gonna see views of water and bring your own. So we can't drink the ocean.
How long are we gonna be without the bathroom?
It's like a 6-hour round trip thing. We're going out pretty far to see those puffins. It's like 3 hours out, 3 hours back.
What was I on when I signed this?
I imagine the bottle of wine that we had split. Do you want half the sandwich?
Yeah, I want half the
yeah.
sandwich, yeah.
That, I should have offered sooner. That's on me. But aren't you excited though to see the puffins and get out on the ocean? I mean, it's been ages since we were out on the ocean.
That's true. I just, I like bathrooms.
Well,
I mean, also, they're puffins. They're not gonna mind. Like, if we have to.
I mean, are you suggesting using the facilities of the ocean in view of the puffins?
Yes.
It's like I don't even know you. How could you possibly want to use your nature's facilities in front of puffins? They are God's creatures.
What do they do?
They go around the edge of the cliff as the good Lord intended, I assume.
I'm finding that we might not have like similar travel styles.
I was thinking the same thing, if I'm honest. I mean, that doesn't have to be a deal breaker though, right?
No.
No. Yeah, it's just I like long boat rides, and seeing cool animals that you can only see by going like 6 hours on the water. And you like having access to modern day amenities and
Yeah.
luxuries.
I like wearing t-shirts with animals that you have to travel 6 hours.
No, that's fair. Well, I mean, this tour group does do a hell of a t-shirt. Have you seen the one? It's like a puffin, and
No.
he's got a little cigarette, and they're like puffing away.
Shut up.
Right? It's like $20. It's so cute.
Wow. Well, how about I stay here and I'll buy the t-shirt and I'll go to the bathroom and then I'll see you in like 6 hours.
But then you won't even see the puffin.
I'll have the t-shirt.
But it's not the same. I mean, it's a cartoon puffin with a cigarette. The actual puffins, they're like, you don't understand how small they are. I saw them in a zoo one time and they're like this big. They're like these little footballs.
And they're puffy?
I mean, they're covered in feathers. And they fly, and they don't look like they're supposed to fly.
They fly anyway.
They do. And they travel so far and come back to their little nests. And I think they might be monogamous, although I might be thinking of albatrosses. But they're like, and they've got, have you heard about puffins' beaks?
No.
They're like serrated so that they can hold a bunch of fish at once.
You're selling this. That's some good stuff.
Puffins are cool birds. People need to talk about puffins more.
I'm so torn between needing to go to the bathroom and wanting to see the serrated beaks.
Right.
I know, it's hard.
See, this is why I booked us this trip, because I need you to understand why I'm so passionate about this stuff, you know?
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna take a quick potty break and then we're gonna do it. We're gonna go.
You're gonna come on the boat?
Yeah.
Even though there's not a
Yeah.
bathroom?
Yeah.
And that you have to bring your own water?
Yeah.
And
Can I smoke though?
All right. Number 9 and number 4.
Can we get a room that we're currently inhabiting?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. All right.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's really steamy. It's really steamy.
Look, don't start in on my mother. She thought it would be a nice gift for us, okay?
No. I love the non-stick pan. It's different. It's different from the 30-year-old pan that I'm used to, you know? But it's fine. It's fine.
That's the whole point of getting something new.
Yeah. And honestly, I think I'm gonna enjoy the new experience of really crispy noodles. So yeah. This is great. In fact, I think it's ready. Yeah, there we go. Could you?
What do you need?
Wait, could you just like scrape it off the pan? It's not quite going.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. Oh, and doesn't that look delicious? Please eat. I just feel like this should be washed immediately. That's just me. That's just me.
Richard,
Yeah.
I appreciate that you're really trying here. I do.
Yeah.
And I can see all the positivity, and just really trying not to go negative and be critical of.
Yes.
I hate you like this.
You do.
Yes, this is awful.
I thought you wanted this.
No, you're a jerk. Yeah, no one would like you. No, I'm sorry.
I would be less of a jerk by just not being like submissively positive.
Just be yourself.
Okay.
Just be yourself.
I hate this pan.
Me too.
I hate this pan. And honestly, like they say that if you use it in the wrong way, you're gonna get microplastics in you. And that freaks me out.
Okay.
And I tried to have a conversation with your mom about it. You're like, oh, microplastics, you dumb young people.
Yeah.
She's not that much older than me.
Right.
It really rubs me the wrong way. And so I'm using this pan, and that's what I'm thinking about. Like, microplastics. I'm like, and look at your dinner. Your dinner's gonna suck.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck.
I just want my old Richard back before you started on this whole self-improvement kick.
Yeah, I mean, so in a way, I could go on a new kick of self-disimprovement. Yeah, no, I mean, I think if you think about it, I think that's a subtext of what you're asking for. You miss it when I was worse.
I'm sorry, this smells weird. I'm just gonna get rid of it, okay?
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. And do you know what? I'm not gonna wash this pan.
Just throw it out the window. No.
No, but I think I am.
You know what?
I'll just throw it out the window.
I think it would be good for you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Savor it.
The screen doesn't come out. I forgot about that. Ow! Oh, God! Jim?
Somebody's dead! Quick, call 911!
I have to get that pan before we
Hold
are...
on, I think I found the murder weapon. It looks like hands.
This is so exciting. This is the most exciting thing that's happened to us in years.
See, my instinct right there was to be positive about this, but I just want to be honest. This sucks. This sucks. It looks like I murdered someone.
Well, I think you actually did, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want that for me. I don't...
Hey, look at that threatening man in the window. That must be the guy who did it. Oh no, it's a chick now.
Thank you.
This is
Much younger than him.
Not that much.
No, she could definitely be his father.
No, all right, come on. Like, it's 2025. It's fine.
It's the gray, honey. It's the gray.
It's gray.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Finally something is happening in our lives.
Well,
I think what do we need to do? Do you want to confess or run away?
well, if we're following this route,
Yes.
we need to kill that guy. And quite frankly, I think the 30-year-old pan would be a great follower.
Perfect.
Yeah?
Numbers 8 and 7, please. 8 and 7.
Ask away.
Can we get a suggestion? How about something you do not like?
Play superheroes.
Play superheroes. You do not like to play superheroes. Very good. Play superheroes is a suggestion.
Dr. Destiny.
Yes, it is me, Dr. Destiny. I've come here to stop you, Inspector Cruddy.
Hold on. We talked about this. That's not my kind of alter ego. No, put the luchador mask back on. Actually, no, not until we're done having the conversation. Inspector Cruddy, that's what you... What? You drove all the way over here and that's what you thought? I sent you a Word document with, like, name ideas that I liked.
It's getting really hard to please you. I mean, you want me to dress up like a superhero? You want me to run in here, knock out? Well, I drove and then ran. I knocked out the guy who at the front of who lets you in.
Why?
I don't know. I got excited.
Okay, so you got excited.
I was excited, but not like, not in a gushy way.
Wait, what kind of way? Just a violent way?
Like, yeah, let's get him.
Let's get him. The guy downstairs, my lobby guy, Bill?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Why? Because it's got nothing to do with you don't read.
He was like, open the door, and I was like, yeah, punch, run in. But
Bill?
look,
Oh my God.
I I know, you know I love you. And you know that I want nothing more than to make you happy. But these, like, daily changes on your fetish are getting really hard to handle. And last week you had me dressing up like a centipede, and that took a really long time.
Wasn't that fun? I thought it was fun.
I had sex with you, and that was fun.
Yeah.
I really do.
Enhanced by the bug stuff. Don't you think?
Honestly, I think you're bored of me.
Oh my god. Do you want to have have a nice time? You want to go on like a regular date? Do you want to pretend to go on a date?
I don't need to pretend. We could just go on a date.
Okay, let's go on a date.
Well, I'm not exactly dressed for it, am I?
Okay, but ready? I knew that you were gonna come as the superhero, right? So I packed you your alter ego outfit. It's just a suit. It's just business casual with glasses.
We called it an outfit, and that's just, again, I don't need to pretend. I can go back. I can put on my real pants and a shirt that doesn't have the nipples cut out. And I can put on my own suit. It doesn't need to be a suit that you have in your bottomless closet of delight.
All right, fine. Why don't you go and do that? Why don't you change and I'll change and meet me downstairs.
Why do you look like a lab assistant now?
Okay. Because I feel like it would be fun. Like, okay, what if we go to we're just a hibachi restaurant. Oh, don't put me on the table. Now they're cutting me up. I'm the onion. And then we talk about our future. We talk about the
things that happen to us during the day.
Yeah.
And things we like and don't like.
Yeah.
Are you going to dress like an onion?
I'm not going to dress like an onion. I will look like an onion by the end. I'll be like the onion tower. What do you want me to wear?
Just your normal outfit.
Like a cocktail dress? Oh, I'll put on my alter ego costume.
You're a data entry employee. Just dress like a data entry employee.
I don't want to dress like a data entry
That turns me on!
That I'm a data entry employee? You
Yes!
want that? Why?
Because it's like each piece of data going into the computer could be a sexy secret.
It's not a sexy secret. It's like insurance information. So people can not get good insurance. That's what I do all day.
Insurance can be sexy. It doesn't have to be all numbers and claims and denial of claims and denial of claims. It can be fantastic.
You like that I work in insurance?
I like that you're a data entry person. I'd be okay with it if you were a data entry person at a veterinarian's office or at a Peabody store.
You like the data entry?
Yes.
So oh, I'm typing on my computer. This is what I do at work. Oh, $500. Oh, I have a little file cabinet. It's just got one bag of peanut in there.
Numbers 2 and 6. 2 and 6.
Oh.
So off to the starboard bow. That's what we call the old sow. That's right over there. You're right. That's the way it is. That starboard bow means towards the front. You don't want to step quite that close to the edge, though. That's right. Now, right now, she's pretty flat. But when that gets going, it's the biggest whirlpool in this part of the world. That's suck a ship right down there. That's how you get to the islands where the puffins are. Gotta have a good amount of pop. Ah, shit. Better. Good amount of power to get around that whirlpool. much.
Is this the Manhattan dinner cruise?
Oh, you are a long way from the Manhattan dinner cruise. No,
Jolly Diner, that's the ship, right?
no, sorry. This is the Deadly Raven. Oh, see, she's waking up. The old sow, you see it?
I do that.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
really is an amazing whirlpool.
That's right. The trick is now we're just gonna sail right around the rim. You better strap yourself in, metaphorically speaking. That's right. Here we go. What?
Captain Bark, yes?
Yes.
Thank you for the name tag, that's helpful. Captain Bark. Captain Bark. This feels dangerous to me.
Do you pray?
Yes.
Good. Oh, shit.
Dear Lord. I always depended on you to guide me and get me on the right ship. On the right journey. My dyslexia seems to have...
I was just funning you. We're not in any danger. I just wanted to see if you'd fall for it. I kind of get a kick out of that. Just a little role play. See, we're going right with the current. We're going to go around that whirlpool with no problem whatsoever. I can do this one-handed. See that? I can even let go. Then I got both hands.
I have a confession to make, Captain. I ran away from home. I had a really boring administrative job, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the big city. I'm gonna get dressed up. You see, I'm gonna go on a dinner cruise, and maybe I'll meet a rich financier.
And you end up in down East Maine with me. Ain't life a bitch?
Well, that's what I was thinking, and then I remembered that I really do depend on the Lord to get me on the right ship, going in the right direction. And
Here you are.
it's always been a metaphor, but
This is a real thing.
maybe I was meant to be on this cruddy boat.
See over there, that's the city of Eastport. It's the easternmost city in the country. It's not the easternmost point in the country, but I could show you that. Let's see here. We only got one. So,
Michael.
I know. And we're going to put all the other ones back in, and then we're going to pull one of them. And we're going to do that very fluidly and seamlessly,
Doing great.
just like this. Thank
It's
you.
just data entry.
I got all rattled. That scene with Kat. 1 and 8, please. 1 and 8.
What's in my pocket? Tweezers? Okay. Does my eyebrows look even?
Does your eyebrows look even?
I'm nervous. We have the big dinner thing tonight, and I'm trying to look good. And
Sweetheart, you look fantastic.
thank you.
Your eyebrows look relatively even. Your eyelashes look plucked. Your teeth look whitened.
Thank you.
Your zit you have looks like it's been covered up.
It's always one step forward, two steps back with you, isn't it?
How do you mean?
I was trying to hide the zit. I was hoping you didn't notice it, but you pointed it out, so.
Well, you asked me to compliment you on your looks.
I specifically just wanted to know if my eyebrows were. It's okay. You've given me more than I've asked for, but I appreciate the communication.
I appreciate the communication too. I really like it when you tell me the things you want and don't want. I really don't like it when you nag.
Right, so as a question, I would like to ask, are you going to maybe shave your face at some point soon?
I absolutely will shave my face. I know you prefer me without facial hair.
Yes.
In 2 weeks, it's gone.
Okay, we have the dinner dance thing tonight.
Yep.
For your work.
Yep, my work
Really big
prom.
deal. It's a very big deal. And
You know what the theme is?
no, there's a theme.
Under the Sea.
Why didn't you tell me that? I would have had the whole mermaid outfit.
It's just work prom.
So are you gonna shave your face?
I told you, in 2 weeks I'll shave
Why
my
can't you do it
face.
tonight?
Well, I like to tease you along.
It's just pissing me off.
Fine.
Thank you.
What am I?
Santa Claus.
I was going to say a Sunday, but that works too.
We're not gonna tell. No. Okay. Hey. Okay. Wow. You need bandages.
This is why.
What are we? Why are we shaving like that? That's really aggressive.
That's how my papa taught me.
Here, can you just hold that there for now? Okay. So is this why we don't shave?
Mostly, yes. It hurts a lot. I like the frosting, but it hurts a lot.
Oh boy. All right. Why didn't I see this turn coming? All right, sweetheart. We're gonna shave the rest of your face.
Okay.
I'm going to help, but we really are gonna. Okay, we're gonna have to have a discussion at some point. Okay, so yeah, I see whipped cream. That's not what you. That's not how. Okay. Here, we'll use my shaving cream.
Is that a sort of cheese?
No, but it's
Oh, look, yeah, good.
it's just the shaving cream.
Can I take my hand off my face now?
Let me see. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, you're fine now. We're gonna
Good.
leave that side of your face alone though. So yeah, we'll just get that for you. Okay, so again, the jokes. We're not gonna tell those jokes tonight, right?
You thought about.
Stop talking, look up. Hold on, a little more slop. Yep, perfect. Okay, good. All right, there you go. You look very handsome.
I didn't even. Did you shave me? I thought you were
did.
just putting the stuff on.
Oh no, that was the shaving. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's, right, when you don't have to push that hard.
How do you get off the layers of skin? I mean,
Well, that's the thing. You don't take the layers of skin off. So look. Do you see the difference between that side and that side? This is bloody.
I look like Harvey Dent.
That explains the suit in the closet. Is that what you intended on wearing tonight?
I was going to be Two-Face, yes.
For an under the sea.
I had a big glass fishbowl to put on that.
Okay, all right.
I got you a fishbowl too.
Oh,
It widens out the different character choices we can make.
okay. What did you have in mind for me?
Something dumpy.
Well, that's a step back. All right.
Two forward, one
Yeah,
back.
I know you're sticking with your theme there. That's pretty good. Okay. So, our face is shaved. Harvey Dent, can we talk about the outfit?
Sure.
Can you wear a normal suit?
Harvey Dent wouldn't wear a normal suit.
Number 3 and number 5.
Hey, Janice, thanks for meeting with me.
Is it okay that I wore the puffin suit?
It's so okay that you wore the puffin suit. It feels appropriate.
Yeah. I can't. I know I've said it before, but I'm just so grateful for that trip because I just wouldn't have found my true self.
Yeah, no, it's so cool that you like exploded into this puffin persona.
Yeah.
It's
Coffee, plate of raw fish.
Thank you.
thanks.
I feel so fluffy. You touch the suit.
You look touch the suit. Okay. Yes, it's great. It's very fluffy. Janice, okay. Oh boy, Janice, this is tough to say. I'm so glad that you enjoyed our puffin cruise, and I also really enjoyed watching those little birds flying. You know, I wept. Just a single tear rolled down my cheek when we saw them flying. You saw.
I weep every night thinking of it.
I know. And I feel like you have gotten more into puffins than I ever was.
It's not.
Like I'm into birds, like the seeing all the different kinds of birds. You know, we've gone on these trips to see like the cockatiels and the
Shelley,
yeah.
when you say into birds, that's different.
Is it?
That's not what this is.
Honey, you've been wearing the puffin suit for.
Yeah, I'm not into puffins. I am puffin.
I don't know if I want to date a puffin. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm still me. I'm just a puff.
You're just also a puffin.
Just.
In public all the time. Like all the time.
I mean, haven't you ever just wanted to commit to something?
I thought I did, yeah. And can we? Okay, yeah, no, check please.
Numbers 4 and 6 or a 9. That's a 9. Number 4 is a 9.
Okay, why don't we just catch our breath?
Yeah.
So, let's recap.
Okay.
We've killed at least 6 people. Wait,
And I've never found you more attractive.
I'm glad that this is turning you on. That turns me on. But honestly, I've been having a panic attack for the last 3 hours. And I've never been aroused while panicking before, and I don't know what to do about it. You know, is this hot? Should I go to therapy? Both?
Okay, look, I think right now we need to focus on getting out of the country, establishing new identities, and
Yes.
starting over someplace.
Okay, yeah. All right, so you said this is the office where they do fake passports. And
I mean, it's not exactly an office. It's more of a van.
yes. Oh, right. It said we killed the driver of the van to get in here. Okay. So I guess we'll rummage through these toolbox. Why there's like 8 toolboxes here? Oh, we got the first one. All this passport stuff.
Oh, there's one for you. That's perfect. Look at that one.
Bernardo Fluff?
Yes! You're like a Bernardo.
Yeah.
Bernardo. I like it.
It's the wrong race.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Next one.
Nardo.
Patricia Cleats.
Oh, I could be Patricia Cleats. Look, that's close.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I could get there with a little hair dye and
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think you'd look good with that hair too.
Patricia Cleats.
Patricia Cleats.
You wanna call me Patty? No, Trish. Trish. That's fine, whatever you do.
Hey, you know what you can call me? Orville?
Orville.
No, it's a B. It's Orville. Orville. I thought it was Orville
No,
too.
yeah, no, it's gonna attract
Orville?
attention. You know, you're gonna have to give a whole explanation
Yeah.
about why it's so. One more. This is lucky one.
All
Lucky
right,
one.
here we go. Lucky. I don't like this one. I don't like this one.
What is it?
You're not gonna like it.
Tell me.
Stinky burp.
It is not. Somebody named their kid Stinky Bird?
Yeah. And here's the bad news. It really is a good match.
Yes.
It captures like
No,
the
it
kind
really- it
of
looks-
writing that I have going on.
It looks exactly like you.
Yeah.
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 Right. Right. Stinky.
All right. So, what country do we want to inhabit?
Okay, so I went through a lot of ideas, okay?
Okay.
And I thought, no one's gonna look for us in the Galapagos.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Right?
And I feel like Darwin did some good stuff there, right?
Yeah,
So we could
good stuff.
we could
good stuff.
potentially murder lots of creatures that have
How
good
about
stuff.
with your hands up? We have you surrounded.
God, there's no pans in here.
Oh, I don't believe this.
No.
Yeah, number 2 and number 6.
What is happening?
It's random. I'm a man of the sea.
I'm a man of the land.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be holy shit.
My lord, why have you forsaken me?
I don't want you to panic. But over there, that's the biggest goddamn puffin I ever saw in my life. Now we're gonna get you back.
You've been saying that for a week and a half.
Because we've just been going around this goddamn
Around and around. This is the story of my life. Don't you understand? I was gonna break out of administration data work. I just sat there all day typing in the data. And I was gonna break free, and now I'm just cycling the drain. Now it's literal.
You're very passionate. I like that.
You're passionate too.
I am. I'm passionate. All I've ever had is this old boat. Now I got this old boat, and the whirlpool, and the huge puffin, and you. It's more than a man like me could ever dream of. Hell, I don't even need a huge puffin. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
That is a giant puffin.
Big, gotta be at least 5 feet tall. And it landed on my boat.
Puffin?
What? You're a talking puffin?
Did the Lord send you?
In a sense, we're all creatures of the Lord, aren't we?
Amen.
Puffins, humans, seamen. I'm a puffin at the cliff. You can come with me.
I've never been a religious man. But I'm beginning to believe.
Did
Why
you
don't
say
you
I could
follow
come
me?
with you?
Yes,
What?
That's a way to break out of the cycle.
that's right. Follow the puffin.
Wait, what about me?
You can come too. Do you want him to come?
And we're back down to that one, aren't we? See if I can do this more elegantly.
No, we should have 2 left.
Oh, we have 2 left? We have 3 left?
Ooh, push it out.
We're very good at math. That is our greatest
got one.
strength as a unit.
What number are you?
7.
One and seven.
That's right, that's right.
If you guys know.
1 and 7.
1 and 7. Go. Let's go. There you go.
Oysters at the photo booth. Oysters at the photo booth under the sea night. Get your oysters on a half shell. Take your picture under the sea night. Hi.
Hey,
You look cute.
thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Those oysters are a little crooked. If you just straighten them out a little bit.
What do you mean they're crooked?
Well, just your presentation. I'm just, letting you know that that presentation could be better. I'm sorry. How much are the oysters?
No, they're included with the gala. This is like a night gig I'm working. My my boyfriend's actually here, so I'm really excited. Like, well, maybe he'll see me and I'm in this cute mermaid costume.
Yeah,
Like oysters.
I like what you went with.
Yeah, like a not Irish Molly Malone. You know what I
I love it. Fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm here with my husband who's dressed like Harvey Dent.
That's so funny. The guys are so funny with their like superhero thing.
You know?
They're like boys sometimes, you know what I mean? And you just have to kind of indulge them.
Yeah, you just gotta go with it.
These are aphrodisiacs. Did you know that?
Just like slurp it back. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, yeah?
Yeah. Wait. The cloth on the lemon makes it really fancy.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. I wish I don't know where my husband is. I wanted him to introduce you. He would like these too. But
Would he?
cheers, I guess.
Ah, sweetie, you must come with me now to the other room where the prom is happening.
No, honey, look, I want you to meet my friend over here.
Very nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Hello, strange woman.
Is this your husband?
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, it is.
Hi,
He's funny.
I'm very funny. You
Would you
hear
like
that?
an oyster?
I love an oyster.
Well, you know what? You are in luck. It's all you can eat tonight, actually.
You know what I heard, honey? It's an aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
One is an aphrodisiac. If you're being tricked into eating 20, it's a puke fest.
I only had one so far.
Yeah, come
Like to
on.
partake?
Yeah.
I don't want to mix a puke fest.
It's included. I mean, it's your company, right? It's included.
Bravo!
It's your, right?
Ja!
Honey,
Yeah.
you can drop that accent.
Really
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. We have other things. There's other, like, there's a lots of included things here tonight.
Okay. What else is included?
There's like, we've got a photo booth. We have got other food. We've got kind of caricatures. We've got little games. We got kind of all sorts of things, and we have a lot more oysters in the
Like he
bag.
could win me an animal kind of a game?
Yeah, yes, exactly like that. Yes, exactly like
Just like prom for businesses.
that. Yeah, business prom.
This is great. You feel like our child likes
That's a costume.
What?
That's a costume. That's way better than Harvey Dent with a bowl.
Right.
Not a costume.
Hey.
This is not a costume. This is a puffin from the Lord.
You work here? Do you work here?
The way you deep throated that was very impressive.
I don't have a job. I'm a puffin.
Okay, well, this is for the insurance company's under the sea business prom. Obviously.
Do you work here? I told you it was a wonderful event that had really good seafood.
No, this seafood is for revenge. You can't have it.
Revenge.
Yeah.
All right. So, we are going to take 10 minutes, something like that, and we really hope you stick around. There's a restroom right outside this curtain. There's another one right there. The snack bar's open. Your phones are working. Everybody's going to be fine for 10 minutes without us, so we'll be right back. Thank you. and so are you, and that's a delightful and wonderful thing. You may be watching this and saying to yourself, I can do that. Well, you can, and you should. Every Monday night, we've got something called Workout Night from 7 to 9 here. It's all levels of experience, drop-in improv class. You can come to 1 or you can come to 50. It doesn't matter to us. Let you dip your toe in the water, so to speak. And it's cheap. It's only $10 unless you're a senior or a student or a teacher or a military person or a first responder or a veteran, or you're broke, in which case it's $5. And if you are really broke, it's free. And we mean all of that because we just like to share this stuff. It's great, and you'd like it. We also have a class starting tomorrow morning at 10:45. There's still a space or two in that. And we have another class starting next Wednesday. And there will be more classes posted as soon as I get my act. Nah, we won't wait that long, because then we never post any other classes. But soon there will be other classes posted on our website, which is mopco.org. Please, folks, please don't go to mopco.com. Unless, of course, you want clean supplies. Yes, indeed, our one joke. Do you hear the roar of laughter? Isn't that wonderful? So, to my right, your left, could you give it up for the amazing and wonderful Mr. Hayes Fields? Yes. And let's bring back the amazing and wonderful Mop and Bucket Company. Come on. So we love to sing, and Hayes is a member of the company who just wasn't cast tonight, but here he is, and that's a gift. And we would love to just do a song for you. So what we need here is the title of a song that's never been sung before.
Pocono Blues.
What blues?
Pocono Blues.
Oh, Pocono Blues. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
That's wonderful. See, I asked for the title of a song that's never been sung before. That one's been sung. It just so happens to be one of our very favorite songs. And the wonderful news for you is it's a sing-along. So, Maria's gonna teach you the chorus.
Wow. Yeah, I can't wait.
talking no blues. Everybody talk the blues. Blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. Talking no blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. Talking all the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. Oh yeah. I got the blues. One more time. I got the blues. Say it for me. I got the blues. Everybody put your hands up. Talking all the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. Talking all the blues. Oh yeah, I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. Talking all the blues. That's all right. Mr. Hands
All right. Could I have Maria, Shannon, and Alex on stage, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we have fun here at the Mock, but we also like to share wisdom with you, knowledge. Have you going home maybe knowing something you didn't already know already? I'm sure you've learned a lot about puffins. But we now have the world's leading expert in anything you want to know about with us here tonight. Unfortunately, she doesn't speak any language that we know here on Earth. Fortunately, she does have a translator with her who can translate her answers for us. And then, of course, we've got our wonderful talk show host who will run our interview. So just to get us started, what is a topic you are especially interested in learning about today?
Astrology.
Astrology. Thank you very much. Take it away.
Hi folks, welcome back to Star Talk, no relation to the astronomy show, because today we are talking about signs and symbols, getting your Mercury back in retrograde. And today I have our fantastic guest. She comes all the way to us from the Music of the Spheres. Could you please introduce yourself?
Aktishnatted like a tutor.
Agazabakada. Adira Baka. Azwaza Gibu.
She's Amira Bakan, and she's good.
Amira Bakan, and she is good. That is so good to hear. Let's start with the obvious question, Amira. What's your sign?
Agazabakada. Azwakazazwi. Arakatabachika.
The stag.
Stag's an interesting sign because we're actually dealing with a new astrological set of 12, which is really cool that actually Dr. Amira has pioneered. Dr. Amira, could you please tell us some of the other signs in the new horoscope that you've been pioneering?
Fascina now. Horoscope. Patri.
I gotta be a horoscope. Beep beep. Ikarabara. Nah. Ikarabara. Sa. Ikarabara.
Spakatai.
Akasa. Akasa.
What was the question?
Let's move on to another topic. Dr. Amira, I'd like to, we've got a lot of fans, a lot of huge fans of yours who have come in the audience today. And I would just like to get some questions from your little celestial fan club. So if we could have any questions for Dr. Amira from the audience about astrology. She's an expert, folks, so you're not going to want to miss out on this one. Yes.
Why did they name it the Milky Way?
Oh, why did they name it the Milky Way?
Sumakatay na Milky Way. Mas tuatu.
Jaraba. Akabaraka. Ikazabaka.
says that when the universe was giving birth and baby was born, there was a question whether Zeus would eat the baby or care for the baby. But now the baby is doing just fine and is studying architecture.
That is so. You don't get a lot of kind of good stories like that in some of the astrology. Do we have any other questions? Yes, in the pink sweater.
What is the difference between the rising sign and the moon sign?
The rising sign and the moon sign. This is debated a lot, I think, in the field. So I'd love to hear your answer, Dr. Ramiro.
You're stupid?
I'm sure that you mistranslated that. Listen, Dr.
You're very stupid for asking a question.
I'm taking an audience question. To ask Dr.
Then she
Ramiro if
is
she's
very
insulting.
stupid.
So ask her if she decided to come onto my show to insult my intelligent, astrology-believing audience.
It's all part of a book deal. When you write a book, you have to go out on tour for the book.
All right! For our next scene, we need 2 audience volunteers who would like to come up on stage and help us. Now, for this, you do not need to say even one word. I see you pointing to someone. We do have a theory that if you're pointing to someone else, you secretly want to come up yourself. You'll never make anyone. I see a hand over here. I see a hand right there. Please come up. All right. Fantastic. They are taking off their jackets. That is
There we
good.
go. Serious.
That is very nice. Come on up. What is your name?
I'm Henry. Whoa! Mercury in retrograde.
Is everybody okay back there? All right. Henry, why don't you stand over here with the crew? Great. And what's your name?
My name is Asia, but people call me Nathan.
We will call you whatever you like. What would you like us to call you?
Call me V.
V. All right, V, come on over here with Sharon.
Hello.
All right. So here's how this is going to work, Henry and V. Drew and Sharon are going to be your puppets. They're like action figure dolls. You can put them in a position, and they will stay wherever you put them. So go ahead and try that. Just put them in a position. You can touch them. It's all right that you have permission to touch them. Or if you don't want to touch her, the other thing you can do is just tell her where you want her to be, and she'll get into that position. So we come right over here with Sharon. So this is your puppet. So you can move her arm.
Pose me. You can.
Yeah, whatever you want her to do. Yeah, imagine this is like a giant barbell. Stand.
With my legs, like you can, and if you kick.
I'll get there just one second. So, okay, so that's great. Now, once you've done that, they will do a scene. So Sharon could justify this position by saying,
Look at that giant puffin.
fantastic. Or Drew might say,
I'm pondering my decision to hail a taxi.
exactly. Okay, you two can relax. The other way it could work is they might say something, and then you move them to go along with what they say. So if Sharon says,
Help me pick up that tiny bug.
just exactly
Beautiful.
right, fantastic. Okay.
I don't feel so good.
There you go. Exactly. Okay. Now, the final thing Sharon started to tell you this is if you want them to walk, don't feel like you have to fight gravity to lift their leg. You can just tap the back of their knee, and she'll take a step for every. Yep. If you tap it in the front, she'll actually step back. If you tap it in the back, she'll step forward. Yep. Perfect. Just like that. All right. Give them a round of applause. Not done yet. That's just the instructions. Okay. One last bit of instruction, which is, I can tell you already are both very gentle with your puppets, but let's keep it that way, right? We don't want them to hit each other because that would hurt. We don't want to break. That's right. And you don't want to break them because, no ugly Barbies around here. You have to. That's right. They're still human. Exactly. Okay. So.
What did we say else?
Do you want a period in history?
Yes, finally, yes.
Could we have a period in history when people were alive and writing things down? Mesopotamia, the Fertile Crescent era, I'm guessing. Okay, we're gonna count from 10 to, no, let's just go. So Fertile Crescent, start. Okay. Mesopotamia.
A wonderful morning to tend to my fields. Yep. Time for me to do all my fieldly duties. Yep. I'm pumping the corn as we speak.
Keep pumping it.
Yes, I'm going to pump it voraciously right now. Ooh. Yes, sorry, I've only gotten one pump in, but I'll get... Yeah! Oh, there it is! Pumping that corn! We'll have strong children in no time!
Hey, Sakura, listen. I need you to learn how to write. Because my daughter needs some tutoring, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Well, Helen, I have only ever pumped corn. I don't know if I can teach writing.
Would you like to learn about writing? It's information technology, and you'd be great in it. Boom. Great idea.
That sounds... Wow, boom in my mind as well.
It's great. It's a sit-down job. Did you know they had those?
I've never sat before in my life. But I can give it a try.
Let me show you how to sit.
Wow! I did it.
Wait, you're not doing it right.
What are you talking about?
Look at that, and you do the whole job.
I can't see it.
You can't see it? You can't see it? Just like this. And then the desk comes and you write with your stylus pen.
Do I need to cross my leg like that?
Yes.
Here I go.
It shows that you're
Here I go.
I need my leg to be crossed too. Exactly. So
I feel like your leg is crossed more, but is this okay?
this is great. Now, get the clay.
Thank the gods.
Thank you, gods. What would we
Yeah.
do without the gods?
Yeah.
Our every movement, our every, oh, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm excited about writing. I'm concerned.
You're concerned about what?
My future fertility by sitting like this.
No, sitting doesn't affect male virility. That's just a myth from the tablets.
That's good to know.
Yes. Get writing.
Okay, time to write.
Yes, I'll show you.
Oh my,
You do it all day.
that's some very sexy writing you have.
All right. Can I have Winnie, Drew, and Jen on stage, please? You know, this idea of collaborating to create characters and scenes is something that we want to continue with because it's so much fun. So in this scene, our actors will each establish a character, and then from time to time, we will say switch, and they will rotate into the other character. So all three of them will end up playing all three characters at one point or another.
May I ask which direction we are rotating?
I did this. So let's say you become Drew, Drew becomes Jen, and Jen will become you.
Cool.
And to get them started, what is a collaborative acting, not a sport, but some kind of project they could be working on together?
Surgery.
Surgery, perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, so gather around the body here. We're gonna do some surgery today. Okay. Now, first things first, you're gonna want to get your fists ready to go, because you're gonna want to punch this body around. Excellent aiming into the vomit bucket, Veronica.
Yes, most of the newcomers don't quite make it to the bucket. No, I'm fine. And well, what else do you do after fisting? Well,
this heaven? Am I in heaven? Oh, soon you're gonna know what God feels like.
But before I do, I'll have someone call for me. Alex, will you call for us?
Yes.
Before we start, could I just get a bunch of styles or genres, movies, directors, playwrights? Just shout them out. Sci-fi.
Shakespeare.
Slapstick. Shakespeare.
Fantasy.
Stephen King.
Noir.
Wes Anderson.
Stephen King.
Warner Brothers cartoon.
King. Hang on, I missed one. Stephen King.
Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
Mr. Rogers.
I've got Mr. Rogers. And what was this? Warner Brothers?
Charlie Chaplin.
Michael Bay.
Brothers. Mr. Rogers.
Silent movies.
Wait. Michael Bay. I missed one over here too. Fiction. Michael Bay. Did I miss one over there? Tarantino.
Noir. I think we have it.
I got Noir.
80s.
Any other playwrights or TV shows? Charlie Chaplin.
There's a Dr. Seuss on the back.
Seuss.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. All right, I should have let you do this because I don't know if you can read my handwriting. But, you know, whatever you think it says. All right.
Do you realize what you just did? Who you said that to?
Who is Stuyvesant King? No, this is Stuyvesant.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay.
All right?
You guys just want to start from nothing? And
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
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 All right, look, I was wrong, and I want to be the first one to admit it, because I know if I don't, you will. So, hey, I was wrong.
You know, I appreciate that, but I was just as wrong. I was complicit.
I would prefer not to dwell, okay, Mary? I would prefer not to dwell on stuff.
I thought we were talking, Ralph. We're talking.
Film noir.
That is, unless you've got something better in mind.
Is that an offer?
Are you taken?
Take as much as I can get.
Well, I can give as much as you can take.
I doubt that.
Shakespearean.
Doubt is not mine intentions. For I simply want to converse with you upon this sunny day.
Your intentions are perhaps as clear as this liquid, yet tinted in an amber fashion that makes me think perhaps a yellow man would not care to engage fully. You strike me, madam, as one full of danger.
Good, my lord.
Dr. Seuss.
A message here. It has appeared. I think that you should read. And when you do, you'll see inside something that you need.
A bug! A bug! It shall be here on the rug. I am so happy, so happy.
We are sip from this jug. Yes, my lord, it's buggy time. They've all come to invade. And I think that we must fight back or else have a parade.
Tarantino.
All right. If it's a parade they want, it's a parade they're gonna get.
You realize you got my paper wet, don't you?
You motherfucker!
Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin.
just down this hallway.
That's exactly like the other 14 hallways we've been down today.
Wes Anderson.
Fucking bugs.
It's a pretty hallway, though, with all the pink paisley wallpaper.
Dear hallway owner, I hate bugs. Yours truly, Vanessa.
The worst frickin' wedding I've ever been to in my entire life.
I'm gonna go back to the front desk and ring the big bell.
Michael Bay.
I don't know him.
He wrote The Rock.
Feel like I've let you down.
It's okay.
I feel like my strength is
Mr. Rogers.
gone.
Well, that happens sometimes to a person.
Ching, 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 ching.
Do you have some mail for us?
Ching, ching, ching.
Oh.
Let me put away this 45.
This is the game of slips because there are slips of paper.
Yeah.
They each have they have lines of dialogue on them that you have provided, and they will now be part of this scene. That is all.
Nobody but me knows what these tariffs are really for.
Well, President Coppin, I'm sorry. We all wish we understood. Oh no, you didn't press that button, did you?
Oh yes, the big red one?
No, President Coppin, no,
I
seriously.
pressed it, I got up in the middle of the night, I was bored, I pressed the big red button. I see there's a little countdown here, not sure what that means.
You need a new babysitter? You probably do. Your old ones are crappy.
I fired all the babysitters.
I know, that's why they brought me in to sort of, not babysit, president sit you. I'm sort of going to go around, I'm going to president-proof the rest of the office, and then you'll be free for the next 3.5 years. Just do whatever you want.
That sounds good. You could also pour me a drink. I've never done that before, that thing with the button. That's very exciting.
Luckily, I had unplugged the button earlier.
That's disappointing. That's why I fired my last babysitter.
Let's play Mahjong and have tea instead of pushing buttons.
All right. You know, this whole president thing, can I confess something to you?
Oh, please do.
It's both very complicated and kind of boring all at the same time.
You know, if you had not fired everyone, there are people who could move your furniture for you. I'm just saying.
Long have I awaited those magical words.
That if you hadn't fired someone, if you don't fire, then there are people who've been hired.
You are brilliant.
Can you tell I'm from Schenectady?
Nearly the holy city of Schenectady. I knew there was a place where someone had the answers to all my problems.
This show has been sponsored by Big Pharma.
Sometimes we like to just, tell the truth here at the mouse. All right. What comes next? Oh, yes, another. So, in the last time we asked for some audience volunteers, we needed people to be quiet and move us. This time we just need someone who wants to make sound. Doesn't have to be words. And we're going to put you in charge of making sounds. Anybody want to? Okay, come on up, come on up. All right. What is your name?
Ray.
Linda. Linda, stand right over there by the microphone. Oh, it looks like maybe we can have another person who wants to make sounds. I see someone pointing. Does that mean you want to come up? You should know this already. Yes, right here. Woo! sound effect. So for example, if someone opens a door, you might... Exactly right. Or if someone stirs a cup of coffee, you might... Just like that. So we have... why don't we start out, Hannah, with having you do Sharon's sound effects, and you'll start out doing Drew's. It might get messy. There might be other people who enter the scene. So just jump in when you feel like it. But that's it. What is, what's something I'm holding in my hand?
An apple.
An apple.
A perfectly ripe apple. Would you like a bite?
Oh, there's a horrible little worm in here.
Why would you do that?
I don't want worms.
I'm gonna
my apple.
You can't kill living things. I'm giving it CPR.
Oh my god.
I'm feeling lightheaded. Hold on, I can still save it.
No, taking it away from you. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna bite its head off, and I'm gonna end this.
Now I have to weep.
Stop it. Stop crying. Get up. You have to learn how to kill. You have to learn how to kill so things don't get in your food. Okay? Here.
Madame, Senora, I brought the coffee that I'll stir for you. Usually, yeah, that's a noise. I'm going to do two of them at once.
Very good.
Opposite.
Do you have the sugar? Two cubes, please.
Now, might I say, you're very good at making coffee.
Yes.
I carried the sugar in my pocket.
And the non-dairy creamer.
Wait a minute. There's a worm in the coffee. Look what you've done to it.
Throw it out. Throw it out. Throw the rest of it. And
Well,
smash on the cup too.
I did get this assault weapon, so I can try to murder the heck out of this worm. Here goes nothing.
Pump it.
It's one of those helicopter guns.
In this next scene, if I could have Winnie and Amanda on stage, we said we like to sing. We also like to torture our players. Whoever is going to hold this bell will be in charge of when our players sing and when they speak. You'll just ring the bell and go back and forth. Who wants to be in charge of the bell? There we go. All right. So just try it out. So I'm talking, and now I'm singing, and if you bring it again, I'll go back to talking. Exactly right. How do these two people know each other?
Sisters.
You're sisters.
I'm so glad we could do this.
I am too. I was not looking forward to it at first.
But, darling sister, I thought we had fun at the park. We like the park.
We do, when it was outside and there was cold and wind and rain.
And you have a jacket on. We like the park even in the winter. Why would you tell me that you were cool to go to the park in January if you're not cool to go to the park in January? We've been over this. You've got to tell me when you don't want to do things, or else I'm going to think you want to do things with me. I'm going to think you want to go to the park and hang out even though it's cold.
Sarah, you're spiraling. It's okay. I think we didn't focus on the right part. I'm happy to be here with you.
And I'm happy to be here with you too. You're right, I was spiraling. I was losing it a little bit. I have been working on it. I've been trying to get through all of the therapy and the medication, and it's just been a lot.
Okay, all right, you're doing it again. And that's okay, but I'm here to help you, so we just take a couple of breaths in and out, in and out.
Stage. One of the things that we know from working together, and that anybody who works in an office or an organization probably also knows, is that emotions are contagious. Does that feel true? You're doing just fine, you walk in, everything's great, and then your coworker comes in a bad mood, and all of a sudden you're cranky as heck. Yes? Well, that is what we are going to put on the stage and turn into art for you. Hi, Barb. So, could I have an emotion, please?
Optimistic.
Optimistic for Amanda. And another emotion.
Loquacious.
What is it?
Loquacious.
Loquacious. The emotion of loquacity. For Maria. And another one.
Surprise.
I heard mad for Jen, and?
Distraught.
What?
Distraught.
Distraught, I heard, for Michael. So,
Optimistic,
Loquacious.
mad.
Distraught.
all right, so Amanda will start with her emotion. When Maria enters, they will both, because of the contagion factor I was talking about, be loquacious. Then when Jen comes in, they'll all be mad, all distraught, and then we'll cycle back in that reverse order. Okay.
Where do we work?
Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne's. Right, today's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna make the best pretzels, and we're gonna sell them all, and we're gonna make the biggest profit, and my friends are gonna be here. We're all gonna get along. Twist these pretzels. That's okay. We're gonna make them in the fun way.
Good morning. Time to talk about the pretzels. Pretzels. Dipping sauces, salts, no salts, mustard.
They're all here.
All
Bam,
the pretzels
bam, bam,
are
bam.
here. Tell me how you're feeling about the pretzels.
I like the pretzels.
I like the pretzels
I'm
too.
excited about the pretzels.
Yes, me too. I'm excited about the pretzels.
Yeah.
What other emotions do you have about the pretzels?
I know they're gonna sell, and they're gonna be the best shapes.
Tell me how they're gonna.
I've changed all the gate assignments in this airport! There's going to be chaos!
And I've replaced the salted pretzels with unsalted pretzels.
I'm making them into the non-pretzel shapes.
You are the devil. Soon chaos will reign.
Oh, great. Are you all?
All they want is gluten-free.
We've been talking to corporate about it, and they won't listen. They won't listen to us.
I couldn't give away the pretzel if it's got wheat.
They all have wheat.
I know that.
Nobody cares anymore about my diabolical plan.
Well, we can't engage with your diabolical plan if we can't get anybody to have a pretzel.
Or if we have stomach aches.
I'm just gonna go in the stock room for a while. Don't come in.
Always going to the stock room.
He doesn't know it's going to explode!
Just sit here and wait for the glorious sound of destruction.
There it is! I'm gonna go see for myself!
The sound of destruction. Such a nice sound. Such a glorious sound that comes from destruction and enters my ears. And and makes me talk even more about these pretzels now. Now, which ones were mixed up in the diabolical plot to mix the pretzels?
They were mixed up. We have these
They were
ones
mixed
over
up.
here, and then they're mixed up.
They're mixed up.
They're mixed up.
Yes,
They're very mixed up.
Mixed up. Yes.
So mixed up that they're just mixed up.
My mouth is getting really dry because I'm so loquacious. I will be back.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to take all those little fun shapes that we made, and we're going to give them half price, because then they'll definitely see.
Just like your workplace, I'm sure. For our final scene of the night, we are going to see if we can communicate with our partners and guess an event that you give us. So, if I could have, I guess I'll go first and get the suggestions. If I could have Amanda, Alex, and Maria go out into our soundproof lobby, that would be great. And maybe someone standing at the curtain is ready to get them in. Okay, so here's what we're gonna get. I'm gonna get from you a room in the house, a profession, and some kind of objects.
Bathroom.
Bathroom? Is the room in the house. A profession is?
An accountant.
An accountant. And an object, something that has nothing to do with the bathroom or an accountant?
The light bulb.
A light bulb? A light bulb. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. In gibberish, that nonsense made up language that you heard earlier from our expert, I am going to have to get my partner to understand the room in the house, the profession, and the object. At that point, they will kill me with the object and then communicate to the next person down. The name of this scene is Chain Murder Endowment. So that's the chain part and the murder part. You'll follow up on the rest. All right, and Michael, if you could time us.
Sure.
There are 4 of us. We're gonna see if we can do this in 3 minutes. See how far we can get in 3 minutes. All right?
All 4 of you in 3 minutes.
All 4 of us in 3
Are you
minutes.
ready for the first?
I am.
All right, first victim.
Oh,
Was that it? Was that it? Oh, I take it. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yes.
What's that? Is it that? Oh, makasaray. Oh, sakaramas. Oh, makaralita. Tink. What's makaraya?
1 minute.
What's that? Oh, kadayo. Hakaray, guwagaray. Wow, mas oh, my goodness. What's that? What's you? Kagalan. Do you want my What's around here? What can
So, Amanda, let's do this order. Okay, opposite order. So, Maria, what was the room in the house?
Oh, I thought it was a general location. This is my first time playing.
Yay!
It's the place where you pluck your eyelashes.
Which would be
the bathroom.
Yes. What was the profession?
Plumber.
What was the profession?
The profession was an accountant.
And what was the murder weapon?
An antique typewriter.
The power of turning on lights.
A light bulb.
We would love to have all of these seats filled every weekend. Spread the word, put it on social media, tell people how much fun you had, unless you didn't, and then just shh.